What's going on, guys? Blender Bench here, and today I'm going to be sculpting Hiruzen Sarutobi inside of Blender. Now, my first step was to gather reference images from the show and actual real life so I can have some good reference for stylization. Then, once inside Blender, I use my standard process with sculpting the head, getting my proportions down, and I have previous videos showing my step-by-step in real-time process of doing this. Now, I wanted to go for a neutral face without having any major expression showing teeth, just to keep it real nice and simple. And I also have a tutorial on how I go about doing the eyes, because I do it a little bit different than I've seen others do it in sculpting videos. Now, the hardest part for me when sculpting the face is it's a 2D character, so you don't have as many bony landmarks and features. So knowing the human anatomy at least a little bit helps you and guides you through the process, because even if it's 2D, 1D, 3D, human features are still relatively the same. From, it has something to house the skeletal system in. It has a skull, the meaty parts, the convex, the concave sections. So with that being said, it made it a lot simpler. Now I just needed to know how far I want to take this, if I want to do the texturing process and take it to being rigged, or if I just want to do a head sculpt. In the end, I end up just doing a head sculpt because I just keep it real short and sweet. And I didn't know how I wanted to do this samurai hat, because it was a bit strange. I've never seen one, especially I could have got reference, but I was just too lazy. So I just kind of looked at the 2D reference I have on PureRef and got it from the series. So I think I did a decent job with it, but it looks kind of wonky a little bit. But it's part of the process, especially when you're doing something that you haven't done before. And that helps you grow as a sculptor or as an artist, doing something that you never usually do. And playing with modifiers, like to get this Leaf Village crest, I had to use modifiers to get that to bend properly and wrap around the head. And then I added subsurface scatter to get a realistic feel for the skin, but then I ended up wanting to go and dial it back a little bit because I didn't want to go for too realistic. I wanted to keep it as a sculpt. So I did a nice little bust, so I only kept the shoulders and above. Now it was all about getting that details from the alphas. And I have a video showing how to do alphas. If you guys are wanting to know how to do that as well, just let me know in the comments below. And this is what gives it that extra step of realism, adding those details, the knitting marks on the hat, that detail. Then I did some weight painting to do hair particles. And this is different than the way I showed you guys in my previous videos, where I just group vertices and faces and then, keep those in a group and then bring the hair. This way I weight painted it so I can have less hair in certain areas. Then I began to sculpt the Leaf Village crest on his, head attire. And that gave me a little bit of trouble because I had an alpha originally, but it didn't work, so I had to sculpt it by hand. Then I wanted to round off some of these edges on the helmet because it looked too cartoony. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this series so far of me sculpting. Let me know what you guys want me to sculpt next. If not, I'll just end up sculpting another Naruto character. So here's the final result. And if you guys like it, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.